What started as an intern's idea culminated with a roundtable of international athletes discussing their careers at Frontier Field. Along the way, a Little League field was refurbished, and a youth softball clinic took place.
All right, so make sure you get set and you're nice and still before you start.
Rochester Red Wings hosted Women in Sports Night on May 10th. Former U.S. women's soccer star Christine Lilly was in attendance, along with U.S. national softball star Janie Reed, Olympic fencer Iris Zimmerman, Megan McKenzie, the first female ice hockey official in New York State, and Alana Scardino, the East High graduate and former member of the school's football team whose suggestion started the event. They all joined Wings president Naomi Silver and Stacy Pengen on the field in downtown Rochester.
I think it's awesome. I think it's important for women to support women. I think it's important for men to support women. I think it's important for people to support people. And so when I heard about the event, I just thought it was really cool that they were going to make a statement like this and continue with the movement that has been going on just, I think, in this country. And so I think it's just awesome, and I applaud everyone that is supportive of it.
Now, did I understand it correctly that this was your idea?
Yes, it was. As working as a sales intern under Bob Craig, and also a promotions intern with Tim Doohan last summer, I had the opportunity to think of a promotional night, and this is what I came up with. It's super amazing watching all the girls out before the game started at the clinic, having a whole bunch of girls and families and mothers and fathers come up to me saying it was a great idea. It's just an amazing experience. I'm super proud.
I felt super honored the whole time, and just all the credit to Alana of coming up with that idea and making it happen. I mean, I admire her so much, just for her, the way that she made that happen for all of us and gave us that experience, because it's so empowering just being surrounded by other women that because I'm pretty young, so it's cool to look at older women that have, you know, done the Olympics, and they've done that whole process, and I get to talk to them and just be up there with them is pretty awesome for me. So
10 days earlier, the Wings staff gathered at Tryon Park as part of the MILB Project Refresh to get the Eastside Little League field ready for the upcoming season.
You know, let's fix up a softball field this year. We've done, obviously Little League fields in the past, and so we're really hoping that when the girls get here for their opening day, they're going to be like, wow, this is our field. You know, we want them to feel like it's the next best thing to playing in the big leagues.
Working in conjunction with Echo Outdoor Power Equipment, the Wings received a grant from minor league baseball charities to help fund the event.
So minor league baseball sent out an email back in the wintertime asking teams to apply for this grant. There's, I think, 10 teams won the grant, and we were one of 162 teams in minor league baseball. So we had to fill out an application and send in photos of the field. Now, granted, it was a little bit covered with snow, but we're very fortunate that we were able to win the grant, and thanks again to the generosity of Echo Tools and minor league baseball. So once we won the grant, then I called our friends over at the City Parks Department, and we've done this kind of thing with them before to fix up some other city fields, and they were all on board for it, and contacted the folks at Eastside and explained why we wanted to do a softball field this year, and they thought it was a great idea. So here we are today. It's all coming together. At Rochester Community Baseball, which is our formal name for the Red Wings, we try to be more than just a baseball team. We try to be woven into the fabric of the community, and this was a great way to get our whole staff involved, and a great collaborative effort between the City of Rochester, Eastside Little League, the Red Wings, Echo Tools, and minor league baseball. We thought this would be a great way to kind of get fans ready for our Women in Sports Day, which is coming up on May 10th at Frontier Field. And we wanted to do something for a softball program in town, and we knew this field needed a little work, and so we're happy to be here today helping out.
Oh, it is awesome to see the Red Wings here today. You know, it's great they were able to get this grant and help support Little League in Rochester. We would like to see it keep growing. And, all the volunteers from Eastside, they're doing a great job. We got about 15, 17 people out here. Not exactly the nicest day, but it's not raining. But we get a lot of work done. So,
being from the city myself, having having lived in the city the last 25 years, this is just an opportunity at Tryon Park through Eastside Little League, which is an all-volunteer organization. Although it's on city land, everything that's there has been done by volunteers and paid for by the volunteers and their fundraising efforts. So when we can give back to organizations like that have worked so hard to help the kids of the city, when baseball, softball across the state and across the country is down in the inner city, anything we can do to help that, to build that, and these type of days where we can get both corporations and organizations like the Red Wings there, it's just awesome.
All part of giving back to the community and helping promote youth sports.
It's great. I know like a while ago there were a lot of fields that were not in the best shape, and to have them improving and being able to have better conditions for girls especially, and just like it's a fun experience and everything, yeah.
Well, it's just been awesome. Whenever you have an opportunity to help out the community, and with Dan Mason, with him being the one responsible for most of this, really for us to show up is the easy part. But spend time with the kids in the community and the support we got through the foundation to help at Tryon Park or Eastside, is just an awesome day. And tonight, for my girls at Mercy High School, took them out here and spent time in the community to show young girls just a bit about softball is awesome.
Rainy weather didn't put a damper on the pregame clinic.
When you're out there on the field running the clinic, did you see any of yourself with any of the girls that were out there?
Yeah, especially the little ones that are very like thoughtful about their process. That was always me, like need to focus and do everything perfectly. So it's always fun. I love working with the little ones and just letting them have fun on the field and encouraging them and building them up.
There's so many tough little girls who are just going to be such awesome athletes. I just want them to all keep playing. I want them to know that they can keep playing. Nobody can tell them no, that sport isn't for them. Nobody can tell them that a single sport isn't for them. I just see a whole bunch of girls that know that they can do anything, so it's great.
Local youth softball players came out in droves to get help from Reed, as well as Mercy softball players.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, like meeting all those little kids, and I was there in their shoes at one point, so it's nice to be able to like influence young kids coming from this area, and obviously it's a beautiful field, so.
It's unbelievable. Just seeing all the girls, seeing Brighton softball. I used to play Brighton softball, and seeing, growing up with the sport, it's just crazy to see all ages learning to love the same sport, and women in sports. It's just a great thing that the Red Wings are doing tonight. So I found out actually through my coach, and I was just so empowered to hear that, that we were gonna inspire a younger generation of softball players and get more girls out and playing the sport, and get them out to the game and show them that women can be just as good as men.
Women in Sports Night 2019, an event to remember.
It's incredible. So actually, I'm looking into going into sports after college, and there's so few roles like women in sports and inspiring women. So seeing the USA softball team and stuff, like helping us out with the clinic, and it's just it's great.
What was your first reaction when you heard that we were gonna have this night?
I was immediately super excited. I was ready to jump right to that. I was like, oh, can we just jump ahead at 2 a year? Can we just make it now? Then I realized there has to be a lot of planning that goes into it. So I've been really patient, as I've been super, super proud of the whole Red Wings front office staff, and super grateful for everything that they've accomplished. Just counting down the days, being patient. But yeah, it was an amazing feeling hearing that everybody was supportive of it. Everybody thought it was a great idea. Definitely super, super grateful that they trusted the idea and they wanted to go forward with it.
From Frontier Field in downtown Rochester, this is Paul Gotham with the High School Sports Beat, brought to you by Alfred State College.